I didn't watch the video. What'd you guys do last week?
Last week,
Chi-Sao, or?
We do Chi-Sao.
Chi-Sao.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But mostly knives.
I think I did everything. Anyway. So you good?
Yeah.
We'll go right into Chi-Sao again. Okay. Into Chi-Sao. So first, full energy is important. Okay. Not limp. Okay. So you don't want someone on top of you just like hanging, or even worse, leaning on you. You know, makes it very heavy. Exactly. So you want to just keep full energy. The person on top starts the action.
Oh yeah. Good point.
And notice not always out of frame.
Yeah, there was that one night.
Right. Okay. So, and okay, some people would do a full strike. Okay, and that's an application. Yes. You get it. You get it. Okay. Drills are drills. They're not to be practiced with like applications. Just like when you do double Chi-Sao. You know. Okay. You are doing crisscross like this.
Circle.
Yeah, this is not wrong, but if you do it as it's an application. Otherwise, my teacher always used to say, if there's no reference, there's chaos. Right? So we're not learning. I'm not throwing out things at you willy-nilly. It's like there's no organized, there's no method to it. Okay. So when you drill is work on certain things. And so you know what the reference energy should be. The energy should be forward. You have the energy should be like, again, a triangle. Because the shoulders, right? You can't help it unless you do this way. It has to be. It will have to be triangular. So you want that cone shape energy towards the center line of your partner. Okay. Same thing, right? And the hands should be on top rather than like this. Because when you're doing this, you're doing it with a purpose. Just like if we do single hand, right? See, forward, forward, forward. Up. See, I'm crossing him over for a reason. See, his arm is guarding his center line. And this is what we're learning. Center line and energy. Sensitivity. So to open him up, I have to go either sideways, out or in. And very interesting, you see the single sticking hand and double sticking hand is the study of elbow down and elbow up. Elbow down, elbow up. And remember this, each one is each other's setup and payoff. If I set up with my Bang-Sao, Tan-Sao is my payoff. If I set up with my Tan-Sao, Bang-Sao is my payoff. You see how eventually this is the answer to all the problems. Okay? Okay, so if I want to attack, right? I want to set up with Bang-Sao, Tan-Sao. People say that's not Tan-Sao.
Let's elbow down, hands up.
Exactly. Remember, the names are attached to describe an action. Okay, it's a description. Bang is a Chinese way of saying an arm, like this. That's a bang. Okay. Nowadays, people translate it into a winged arm because it looks like the wing of the crane, which is its origin. Bang-Sao came from the wings of the crane. Bu-Sao came from the darting, shooting motion of the snake when it attacks. That's all. Okay? So, but the definition should not limit its applications.
Right.
So the name is just a description, it's not an application. Okay? So all we're looking at bang, elbow up, elbow down. If I set up with elbow up, then my elbow down. Likewise, if I set up with elbow down, right? Then I can attack elbow up. Each other is set up in tail. When you go into double sticking hand, that becomes even more evident. Okay? Alright? So when you do single, it's the same thing as doing double. Now I'm doing this part, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm doing this part. Single. Together, it's like this. Right? I'm sorry, like this. Or, right? You see? Yeah. Right? You see it? Okay. So my tansa, I'm still going forward. So when I go into bansa, implies that. Now after he's gonna push back. Tansa again. It provides all your answers to your solutions. That's why it was so ingenious for her to develop that. All we dealing with elbow out, elbow down, elbow up, elbow up, but and the in-between positions.
You mentioned before, everybody seems to really focus on elbow down martial art. But you mentioned before about the importance of elbow down, but it's not the end all when you do the elbow.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Elbow down and elbow up. Elbow down can
You
attack.
had a really good explanation. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll come up.
Yeah.
Okay? Because look at this way. Okay, I can attack using elbow down. See, elbow down. Okay, and elbow up, and elbow down, and elbow up. I'm just showing you. I just showed you the secrets. There are no secrets. Right? It depends on what I'm doing with the other hand. Right? So if I'm doing this hand right here, right? Elbow down, elbow up, elbow down. Right there. Right? Same thing. Elbow up, elbow down. That's just that simple.
So on elbow down, I got you here or here. On elbow up, that might only
You can
that's
do
one
it
of them.
prior, before he gets your
Oh, okay.
arm
Yeah,
down.
you gotta
But
catch.
once, yes, but once
Once the elbow's up,
the elbow's down, it's hard to get up because his weight is on you.
but once the elbow's up, what are the options?
Well, look at this way. So you're doing it, right? So you're going to use Tan-Sao, leading you into a Bang-Sao strike, right? Tan-Sao and Bang-Sao.
Oh, I got you. Yes.
But if you do it before I can,
Catch. Yeah.
before I realize it,
I got you.
then I'm on the defensive.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Right? You just come in, you go, boom, oh, I have no choice.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what's happening, okay? Now watch. His job is to push my arm down. See, yeah, like that, right? And I can't. There's no way I can do that. Yeah, he's got the weight on me, right? So I just have to do this. Okay? It's rather than, I'll just bend it. Okay? Okay. Right? Anytime it comes in, okay? But this is not the end for him, nor the end for me. See, he can come in here and attack with his hand. Okay, so this is like this. Right? So I go this way and he checks it. And I can go in. Elbow up, elbow down again. Do single, right? And he catches, see? Change the direction. I mean, change the angle now. I'm not where most people do this. And they just keep staying where they are. Not knowing, you just go from horizontal stance to vertical stance, you immediately give you an angle.
What I see a lot of is just side to side.
Right, it is. That's the dummy form.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's all they're doing, but they're not angling.
They're not, they do a lot of pivot, but they don't do the actual step.
But your center line, if you don't step off of it, it's always the same, doesn't matter. It's still right here,
Right.
so that doesn't really.
But that's what I'm asking, that's still helpful.
He can also.
He's just cutting, instead of cutting you this way, he's cutting you this
Wow.
way.
See right here, see when I'm doing this, I'm not in front of him anymore.
Yeah.
See, I'm attacking this way, right? And he's defending this way, so I'm gonna change again.
Right.
Okay, this is what we're going to do next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, you see how the sticking comes in. So from here, we're going to do Chi-Sao, 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 Chi-Sao. Okay, and then he does the same thing. And your job on top is not to let him do this. And that's too wide.
Yeah.
You don't need that much room. You just need a little bit, okay? So you want to make sure your elbow,
Stays in.
yeah, like this. Because the lesson we learn from this, bring the elbow in first, the hand will follow. If you bring the hand follow, you're leaving the elbow behind. So it's that concept, okay? This is also, you can say, the movable elbow concept. The elbow stays in the center. So if you move my arm out, but I'm not wide like that. And I can quickly bring it back.
That's a lesson to learn right there.
That's what I think it was. It's just the movable elbow just means elbow down.
You know, down when you're not doing anything with it. When you're not attacking or defending, your elbow stays in the center, just like this. I'm not attacking or defending. My elbows are down, like this. So, just like this. Boom, come back. Strike, come back. Okay? Just means, rather than, okay, any boxing coach will tell you, when you finish, you come back. Boom, come back. Boom, come back.
Yeah, you want it available.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it means. So 1, 2, come back. Rather than
Right.
same concept from running to sticking. Same thing. You want to be able to keep that. Okay. Yes. And when you must feel this when you do it to him.
Yeah.
You don't want to do this. You want to stay with him. You want to stay like this. Okay. See, actually feeling him rather than just I'm on my way. It's
Right.
not. You don't want to let go of that. So it's not about like this, staying with him every inch, every step of the way. Right? Same thing. It's like go like this. Feel it. Okay. So there's three. Move forward energy. 3 ways to move his arm, the obstacle towards the center line. 3 ways. 1 is using Chi-Sao. 2 using Chi-Sao. Okay? Chi-Sao, 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 Chi-Sao. Okay? So I call it Chi-Sao because Chi-Sao falls in the category Chi-Sao falls in the category of Chi-Sao. It's just a matter of elbow in the middle. Okay? Fu-Sao, elbow is down. Chi-Sao elbow is in between down and up. Chi-Sao elbow is up. So it belongs to the Chi-Sao family. This is how I organize this movement. To me, Chi-Sao is, in fact, when you see a lot of people doing really lousy Chi-Sao, yes, they do this. They do this. Look at my Chi-Sao like this.
Yeah.
Some are very low. Okay?
Yeah. You see a lot of that.
Exactly, very low. Chi-Sao, if you want to do a Chi-Sao, do a proper Chi-Sao. This way you can tell the difference between Chi-Sao and Chi-Sao. See, Chi-Sao elbow is in the middle.
I like. You showed us too that they obviously aren't doing their research in R&D because when we were locked down, you automatically have to adjust when I. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you don't see that.
No.
People don't do that. They do hammer or they do a straight like this. They're not knowing that it's a drill. You don't actually extend. When you actually attack, that's an application.
I'm sure we're all those, I don't want to call them mistakes, but they probably all came from application, then they became part of the drill, and they lost the point.
Yeah, when you teach application as drills, then something's wrong with that. Again, that's chaos. So you cannot tell the difference between real fighting and drill. That's why a lot of people use Chi-Sao to fight. That's not reality. Don't roll, and go into that. Okay? What's reality is the next step is first we do this, and then we do actual grabbing. Okay, so yeah, so we both have our arms out like this. Okay, he can jump in and grab both my arms. Right now I'm going to start. See, that's reality. He's trying to pin me.
Yeah.
See, he's trying to pin me. Oh, now it becomes reality. Boom.
Yeah.
That happens all day long when you fight someone.
Yeah.
Grabbing, right? So that's one scenario. Another scenario is I grab him, and I'm trying to do the same thing to him.
Right.
So we're here. So I go over. No, see, okay. So you don't. So when you grab, you want to make sure he doesn't. Right. Okay, yeah. Right? See, that's reality.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is the heart. Remember the heart I was talking about? Not yet, but we will go there.
Did you say hard?
It's hard
Yeah,
as opposed to
that's
soft.
what you're doing right now.
It's hard and soft.
Yeah.
Well, not soft.
Learning that sensitivity, the
Yes.
lower energy.
Yeah.
Strong energy.
Right. We use the strong energy. We
And
use
then you try to find that sensitivity in that
but
strong
if we
energy.
don't know the soft way,
Yeah.
we
You never
come-
find it.
Yeah, because you're trying to get out of there. You don't know. You don't have any knowledge or training in the back of your mind, so you didn't know what to do. Right? So if you grasp both my arms and using hard energy, oh, there, see it? Okay, because I've done that. Because from here, yeah, no, you want to do quick and backhand, yeah. Boom, and backhand. Okay, so that came from this, right? Right here. Right, if I both hand under, just like, see, when I'm doing this, it is as if he grabbed both my arms. See that?
You have to be able to feel that clutch moment to slip, and then even when it's hard, you still feel it.
Right.
The slip.
In fact, the
Set.
harder he grabs you, the better. Because now he's trying. There, see, go there. See that?
Wow.
If he's just loose, I cannot trap or put pressure on this arm, this wrist. He just lets go. If he's really tight, now he feels it.
Right, yeah. It's like a springboard.
And he's gonna go, oh, and brings the head forward. Okay. So this is the second step of Chi-Sao. Some people I've seen some people doing that, but not all. Most people are stuck on this kind of relaxed or very hard, like Master Wong. You know,
Or speed, they just go.
right?
All of a sudden
They
a burst.
slap, right? They slap.
It's a big
Okay.
burst all of a
So,
sudden.
but this alone is going to do some major damage. You know, not to mention go back and cut the neck.
Probably gonna go from close to, longer distance fighting just from doing that.
Right. So again, so that's what you guys are going to do. Okay, first you're going to do 10 of the bong sao set up to tan sao payoff. Okay, so bong tan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Now when he,
9, 10.
He
Okay, now
does
then,
are
yeah.
you supposed to move your elbow this way, or just roll it like?
No, you're actually moving just like this.
Yeah.
Just like you're doing this. You're moving the entire forearm rather than just you're moving it this way. So you create a gap. Right now, the way he's doing it, there's no gap. Because here's another thing, okay, which is so important. Bong sao, tan sao, really I'm trying to attack, but I can't. He matched my energy, right? Bong sao, tan sao, bong sao, tan sao. In order to make this work, I gotta make sure there's a gap. Now I can attack.
Yeah.
Do you see the layers? It is not just about elbow out, up. The elbow up, elbow down is the basic principle, which is really telling you, you set up your elbow down strike with your elbow up. Right? Over here. Elbow up. Okay? This is my setup. Right? Setup. So I can strike. But knowing that he's not going to let you go in, he's going to push back. And you roll into bounce out again. Create this gap again. Right? And he sees it, oh, right here. Okay? That's the third one, which is from the second form. Okay? You do the second form, lines out, and then start clinching.
Right.
That's what it is. So if my Chi-Sao setup failed, failed right there. Second form. You see how everything you do is based on what he does.
The opening that he's given.
Yes, so to put it kind of funny, in a funny way, he made you do it.
Right.
He put you in a situation that you do it, but you have to be educated mentally and physically to know that's what you do. Right? So this whole thing from here. Chi-Sao, Lan-Sao, Tan-Sao, Lan-Sao, Tan-Sao, Lan-Sao. Right? The application will be like, I'm doing Tan-Sao, and he checks that. Lan-Sao. Right? Right? Well, because when I do this, he feels the opening. He feels the gap. And I'm coming in, he's going to check me again. He's going to, of course, this. When I come in, he can control me and create this opening. So neither person has the advantage. You have things to do when you're on top. You have things to do when you're on the bottom.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
No advantage either way.
Right. Yes, which means there are no bad positions. That's the most powerful concept. Whether you grab him, he grabs you, I grab him this way, or I grab him this way. These are the only 4 possibilities in a fight. You know? So in the beginning, you just try to, Okay. Okay, so he tries to pin you. Right? Same thing. So he pins this way, you go into Chi-Sao. Right? He pins the other way, go into Chi-Sao. Right. Okay, so I'm getting a little too far from where we're going, but you guys are going to do that, okay? So, perfect. Now, so 10 you would do first, okay? Remember, when you deviate from the forward energy, you are doing an application. Because if you're just rolling, it's just like this. Forward, 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 forward. But when you go forward and sideways, that's an application. Anything that varies from the drill itself, which is our reference point, is an application. Otherwise, we do this all day long. That's the drill. Okay. Now we're starting to remember directions, energies. Your energy is directed sideways because your intention. What's the intention? Is to open him up so he can attack. Okay. Good. Good. All right. Yes, very good. Stay connected rather than throwing away. Make sure your box out is loose. Okay, I know a lot of people tend to practice this way. Okay, now there's no sensitivity anymore. Yeah, you want to be here. Now this is the tense part. You're back to supple. Yeah. Right. So when you go, you got like a drill it like a what do you call it? Corkscrew. Corkscrew. Going forward. Right. There you go. Forward. Forward. Elbow up a little bit when you can bounce out. This is the advantage. When he pushes forward, yeah, you see, that comes down, right? Because we, you know,
There you go.
yeah,
Much
real,
better.
that's
Yes.
right, real,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you turn the console, that's better. You were a little
Makes
too
it-
soft before, right?
Okay.
Better energy. There you go.
Right.
More forward energy.
You want to feel the stickiness when you apply these things.
Good. There. Yes. You're matching that.
And you also want to make sure that his arm doesn't slip towards the elbow. Okay? Just give me 1 second.
Yes.
Okay? You want to feel right around here. Okay? See? It's right here. If I do line sound, it will slip. See? If I do bong sound, see? There's a descending line. So you want to see forward and forward. See that? Descending line as opposed to this. Most people do Chi-Sao this way. Okay? It needs to be Tan-Sao, which is not pointing to his eyes, towards up his nostril. Okay? Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. See, if you look in the mirror, see, that's how elbow, right, that's too low. So you have to see that. That's one of the things you're able to, see? You can guide his energy, no matter how forceful his energy is. See? You can guide that. Okay? And that's part of the study. Okay? So elbow down, elbow all the way up, go.
Pointing towards.
Up, lose your hand. Yeah, hand. Think about tensing up the tricep. So all your focus is here. And your job is to maintain this angle. But tension should be here rather than here. Yeah. Okay, you just lock the thumb. Yeah. When you do bong sao, it's loose like this. When you do tan sao, it's tucked in. Okay. Bong sao, relax. Yes. Using the natural hook. Loose that finger. Loose. Yeah. Excuse me 1 second. Very loose right here, see? Guys, loose. Yeah, what I'm seeing is this.
And this is very.
Yeah, you need to have that. Very. Very buoyant rather than stiff. Stiff, loose, stiff, loose, stiff, loose, and stiff. Okay, you see how when I did it, that's not my intention. I want to stick. So when I do it with intention. See? I'm not in a hurry to strike. All I want to know is how he responds. Because you're talking to your partner. Loose. You want to feel, you do bong sao. Okay, I know a lot of people,
So stiff, loose.
yeah, a lot of people, they tend to do it this way, like this.
What I don't want to do is just.
I know, I'm just saying that.
Right.
That's 90% of the people on the internet tend to do it.
Oh, really?
That's not wrong. That's an application.
Right.
That's an application.
Yeah.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
So you know, it's the concepts are not clear, making learning process more difficult.
Up the nostrils.
Right. Throw it at him. throw your elbow back. Yeah! Right. Your fingers. Yeah, like a wet towel. So let me let you feel what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. You see it? Like that. See,
Well, I could say it in my head and it doesn't always come out.
No, I'm just saying that you feel what
You gotta feel it though.
you feel that energy, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna try to. In the beginning,
Sure, yeah.
it's copy. Try to copy it. Okay. Eventually, you own it. But for now, just kind of capture that feeling of looseness. Very loose, but yet you're very powerful.
Yes.
You know, just like a towel is completely limp.
Yeah.
Yet when it hits you, ow, it hurts.
Okay.
And a whip can break skin and bones.
Right.
It's limp. Is that concept?
Like on and off.
You try a couple more.
Okay.
Concept.
Right, throw it at him. Right. So, all right, emphasize this.
Is that, yeah.
Right, remember, it's drilling action. It's drilling action, yeah. Right, so you want to go towards the center line. It's funny, people just kind of stop. The lines of cars. Okay.
Go.
Okay, so you can at any point, you want to take a turn, you just,
Yeah.
okay, so.
I was just letting him work.
Right, so any, you know, like, for example, I'm doing it a few times, right, like 10, 20 times, and then, there you go. Now he's doing that. Throw it at me. Throw, yeah, that's it.
See, I was still trying to, because the last time we did it, my problem was not keeping it here. I was going down or I was going, but I'm still really focused on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's your right hand. It takes.
Yeah.
I know from experience.
Yeah, it's,
Well, we
it's
all
this,
know.
like this.
Well,
It's.
emphasize
Yeah,
that more.
yeah.
It takes. It's harder to connect the right side though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, now your job, same thing on top is simply
Buoyant.
be very buoyant. You do the same thing, okay? So when he's doing it, I'm not stiff like this, but instead of my hand, focus on my tricep. Because if I'm stiff, then everything's out the window. My forearm is still relaxed. I'm just using my tricep to form the shape.
If somebody's stiff, how do I take advantage of
How do you, he's
that?
stiff?
Yeah, he's stiff. You know, what's like.
Oh, I mean, when you
Yeah.
do a single,
Mm-hmm.
if he's doing single, right?
I'm stiff.
Stiff,
Yeah.
right? You just, that's your
That's
time
very
to practice.
simple, yeah. Okay.
You see, oh, he's too stiff. I'm just,
Yeah.
He's trying to push through, you're just letting him go.
exactly, because that's the philosophy of the nun.
You're right. To roll with
Borrowed
it.
energy. It's also the concept, the principle behind Aikido.
Yeah.
You borrow the energy rather than opposing him.
That almost turned into a dance the way they did. It's like partner.
Yeah, it's
Ballroom
well because it's for demonstration purpose. So everything's very graceful, very elegant. And then when the master throws you, you go with the energy. If you oppose it, your arm will be broken.
You know, notice about Aikido, they have the traditional big pants.
Yeah.
So you don't know
See
what
them.
they're. Yeah, you can't
Yes.
see it. But it makes it very difficult to learn. It's you see, like when you're trying to train with them, you're like, I can't follow as easily.
In the beginning, they'll do this. Show you. They'll
okay.
show you.
Okay.
Same thing with
Where's
the
the short pants?
swordsmanship. You know, the kendo. So when they demonstrate, they go.
Okay. Yeah, there has to be along the way.
Well,
yeah.
the reason they do that so you don't see the footwork.
Exactly, smart.
That is how you are doing the footwork without him knowing it. You move sideways, forward, backwards, you don't know. All you see is the skirt.
Yeah.
Right? You know. So there's a reason that everything was developed
Huh.
for stealth and
Yeah.
concealment. Okay, that's a psychological. You know. Interesting enough, there's a karate style called Wado. W-A-D-O. W-A-D-O-R-Y-U. Okay, and they do. I can't do with my shoes on. They call the turtle crawl. Like this. Yes, they like snail towards each other, like
Wow.
use the toes to grip it. Like you wear shoes, they don't work anymore. Right. So anyway, I'm sure the founder had a reason for developing that type of crawling forward.
Must have worked really good one time. Like, oh man, I'm
Yeah. If you're on sandy, the surface, yeah, you're gripping and that's
You're staying stable there.
you're
right.
gravel.
That's where turtles walk.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So you continue. You're on top. Right. Same thing. Keep the elbow in. Right. Good. Very good. Now, the only thing you want to do, you don't want to go up, down, no matter how he does, because when he rises up,
I learned that the last time.
yeah, you don't want to be pulled up. When you sink, you want to go you don't want to rise and fall. Just keep forward. Make sure fingers are pointing at you at all times. Yes, I know this is different from most people. They do full out this way, we do a modified way. Good. That's good. This is another example of the album, because you're usually being neutral. You're neither attacking nor defending.
Seems like good training for that. What you're talking about, keeping the tricep tight, but everything else kind of loose. Because you can definitely feel it.
Yeah. Good. So he's trying to show you.
He doesn't feel it.
No, you need to move forward. When he,
Every time.
Yeah,
You
if
don't have
you-
enough energy.
if you have enough energy push, then go on. It doesn't happen. You neutralize him.
There.
Okay, see, that's how your hands start to do it.
Yeah, but I was trying to figure out what was going wrong.
But make sure in the process of doing it right, you don't sacrifice your posture, your hand position. Right. Forward. You meet his force, meet his energy with the equal amount of energy, neither nor. Neither too much nor too little.
I feel like I'm being not heavy, but
He may feel heavy, but you're not. You're just doing this. He shouldn't feel heavy weighing down. He should feel heavy resisting.
I do feel a little heavy. Feel it?
Okay. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still.
That's good. Your partner would know.
Yeah, it's a little lighter.
Same thing with here. I'm gonna go. More focus on the drilling motion, both ways, both ways. Like, see, I'm drilling this way. See, drill and drill,
Ah,
drill, 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 drill.
okay.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference. Okay.
Mhm.
See, when I go forward, I'm going like this. When I'm going forward, I'm going.
It might be just the speed I have to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The key is to do it right.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not how many times you do it. Drill, drill, corkscrew, corkscrew, corkscrew. So you're doing this, you're doing this. Eventually becomes. Everything's an application, and we just have to see it. So from here, okay? If you notice this, the third form, the second form, you do this. There you go. that's a little too far. Then you just, right, lean back. Yeah, there you go. Right, really lean forward. Good. Good. Try the other side. All the way down. All the way up. Right. Yeah. Good. Okay, so try the other hand. Now you're on the bottom again. Okay.
Right. Focus on that.
Yeah. It's a little too wide.
Along.
Yeah, a little too wide. Angle. Yeah.
Right.
There you
Thinking about his nose.
Right, because you see.
That's
Boom.
what it is.
Yeah. Right. There you go. It wasn't high. It's better. Drill, 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 drill. Yeah. Don't extend all the way. Because that's an application. Yeah, you want to keep your angle. Keep the same angle. Either times out or bounce out, same angle. Because you have the tendency for you just to.
Oh, the
yeah,
angle.
your times up him like this. That's an application.
I felt like I could go straight, but I shouldn't.
Yeah, for now, just work on the position.
The energy. Flow,
Yeah,
energy.
the energy, right.
Okay.
You shoot for the elbow all the way up, all the way down. Good form. Relax again. Yeah. Okay, so you see you're pushing like this, which is not wrong. That's an application. Okay, so sure what I mean. Okay, so when I'm on the bottom, right? See, that's what you know. See that? That's an application. In reality, I'm doing Chi-Sao, 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 Fu-Sao. See? That's what you were doing, but you were doing application. That's all. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that way, you know, when you see somebody do something, you see, oh, that they're doing application. But what's the drill? What's the drill? Drill is the root. Application is the branches in the tree. You know. Okay, switch to the other hand, please. Tuck your thumb in and you do Chi-Sao. Yeah. No, it's all right. I thought about it. Rather than 2, let's make it 3:30. Yes, that way when she's gone, we're done. Yes, yeah, because we keep back from 7:30. We have dinner, we have lunch, then go to our train, come back.
Should it say 3 or?
3:30. Just give us a little more time, don't rush.
Okay.
Okay. Chi-Sao. Yeah. Chi-Sao. Good. So you're on top. The other hand, this hand, you're on top. Right
This
hand?
one?
Yeah, right hand.
On top.
Yeah. Same thing. Now you're going to do the next one, which is
Sounds like Kwanzaa.
Chi-Sao. Okay. Now look over here. Okay. Chi-Sao. Bangsao, Hansao, Lansao. Lansao is using the entire length of your forearm. Okay? So from here, rather than forward, forward, sideways, forward, sideways, forward, 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 sideways, forward, 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 sideways. Now that's a deviation. The energy to it is changed. It becomes an application for a purpose. Oh, you go
Yeah.
from Bangsao, that's not wrong.
I just wanted to feel that.
Bangsao, yeah, from Bangsao, Hansao to Bangsao, right. And again, you don't want to do it like this. Right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to do like Han the Bangsao. Oh, I'm not barring him. Lan is to bar, okay? So I want to make sure, so you're very purposely, see, so you see the stickiness?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. But the skin kind of drags his arm.
Good way to put it.
Yes, so I'm dragging him. See, I'm dragging him. See that? Even though there's no glue, but you feel sticky. That's what it is. Okay? Forward, 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 sideways. Very deliberately. Forward, 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 sideways. See the clear line and come back. And sideways. So that's what you want to be thinking. Forward, forward, sideways, forward, forward. See? You call out in your mind. So that way you can match what you're doing with your thoughts. Okay, you know how?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went.
Yeah,
went,
it's
yeah,
too much.
yeah. That's right. More deliberate. It's too much towards your elbow. Because if it's too much towards your elbow, you can't sink that elbow on you. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, listen. Try it out. Place your arm right here. Not try to use your
Yeah, I
elbow.
can already
You
feel
can,
it.
yeah, you can. But if it's right here, with plenty of leverage.
Yeah.
So it's between the wrist and the elbow.
Yeah, it's easier to move forward.
Because he's focusing on
Yeah.
other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
When he
worry.
gives me enough forward energy, I can stick.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. There.
Mm-hmm. Good. The other side, the other hand. Okay, so just before you do it, I want to bring out the second form, which we covered with you, is this. Okay. So the application is this.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? So we'll do double, sticking the end, right? Boom!
I like that.
Yeah, that's what, again, I'm not in front of,
I like that in the form.
I know, but you notice I'm not in front of him, I'm not doing this. Oh, I'm trying to wedge.
Right.
But instead, I'm doing like this. Whoa, see, now I have a clear shot. It is so efficient. All you need is a one step. One step for me, one step for you. Same thing, I missed you, just stay back. That's the ultimate neutralizer, just stepping back. Because if you step forward, you step back, it is as if nothing happened. Right? Looser. Also, look at the hand was stiff. Yeah, wet. It's very wet. Yeah. Different energy. Immediately, you can feel it.
I feel different. I can't tell what's energy. Got taller.
Yeah, yeah, you need to keep that shape, yeah. There you go.
It
Yeah.
feels real strong, so it's like,
Yeah, it feels better for me.
Yeah,
I can.
because, actually it's loose here, you notice hand is loose.
Even the tricep.
Right, see here.
Yeah.
I feel it in the shoulders.
Oh, yes, you do.
that's
Yes,
good,
you
yeah.
do. Okay, I can hold this position, okay, like this, and if you can lean on me.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. See that? The hand is completely loose. Just the tricep.
Why doesn't it feel like that?
Well, I do these things at the gym.
Oh, a lot of
Yeah.
dips.
I do dips and there's this machine.
Dip machine. There's a machine.
Yeah, this machine you sit on the chairs and there are two bars and with weights on you just push down. That's what I do too, you know, and I jump on that like a parallel bar thing. Do dips.
It's great.
It helps.
Yeah, it's funny. My turn? Or no? Because I don't want to go up, so it's like it's compensating.
Yeah. Yes, it doesn't matter what he does. You just maintain.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it should feel like that. It's not limp. Very buoyant. Okay, so you're a bottom. So I'm going to give you a drill, okay? So you're going to do this. Forward, sideways, back to forward. Yes, so you're going to nail this down.
Okay.
Forward and sideways. Forward,
Sideways.
okay, watch. Do
Do it
sideways.
again?
Do sideways. Ah, better, because previously you were here. Yeah.
I feel like we're farther apart.
No, it's
No, you should lean back. You should
Yes.
lean back. Then you're far. Yeah, you should. Get a little closer to each other. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Sideways. That one's a little lower.
Feel that skin dragging his arm. Yeah, you must see this arm move away from your center line. Yeah. If not, if there's no purpose. Yes.
I didn't feel it.
Slipped off. He's doing the right thing to give you the energy. Okay? Excuse me. They just give you. In fact, the more energy he gives you, the better.
Right.
He has something to drag with. Okay? You push, really push. Okay, push.
Yeah.
So you want to see this hand pointing at you, away from you. Pointing at you, away from you. Pointing away. Pointing away. Okay? Mm-hmm. You know it. Your partner know it too.
stay something there. You're losing your forward energy when you launch them. There's nothing there. Yeah, a little more.
Keep the shape.
Yes.
He meant it. He meant by keeping the shape.
That's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Because I can feel like I can.
I got you.
Yeah.
So keep the shape, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
For the drill.
Uh-huh.
But you can always change the angle.
Yes.
It depends on
Your
your intentions. Because if he pushes forward and you collapse,
Uh-huh.
because he's come forward, right? You collapse. Collapse like
Like
this.
this.
Yeah. That's
leaking.
exactly. So you notice I say that's wrong. It's never wrong, just not the drill. Yeah, there's many different ways to do the drill. mind, sideways, forward. Sideways, forward. Sideways, forward. Drag the shin. Yeah, that was perfect. That was good. Yeah.
We both need a break.
Yeah, you have some water. Very good. You know. Sometimes I get carried away.
Oh man, I wish I could keep going all night.
You just build up your endurance.
Yeah.
Chi-Sao is a very subtle art. Too many people jump into the application of the sparring part too soon, without getting into the. Really get to know the movements. You really own the movements, because if you know the basics, the applications will come out naturally.
So you can tell if you're real solid at all the basics. Things will just happen.
But you must get real good at the applications though. They can't slow it down and make it a drill and really thoroughly understand it.
Most people tend to apply techniques rather than understanding the underlying principle.
I'm seeing that in sequences.
Yes, certain ways. But rather than knowing why are these movements built into the drill. Elbow up, elbow down. Why not something else? We have to, kind of backtrack a little bit. Oh, she's telling me these are the movements that you go through with your arms. For the elbow down, to go elbow up, there's many different stopping points. It goes back to the concept of 8 directions, right? See, all the way down. We were talking about 4 direction on 5 direction on this side. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the other side. Right? If you look at the 8 direction this way, right? This is going up. Opposite. Going down. 懒扫 帮扫 复扫 弹扫 right? 弹 复 懒 帮 放 8 directions. And once we know that, at any point I can just use any of those directions. Right? Okay. Leg driver, we're going to move on. Okay, so did you do it yet? No, you haven't done it yet. Oh, you did it.
I did one side. No,
yeah, do the other side, please.
Yeah.
Again, forward,
Forward.
good hand positions.
And
Fingers
side.
loose. Tuck the thumb in.
You want me to just?
Yeah, just go forward, sideways.
Forward,
Forward, sideways.
Okay.
Yeah. Forward, sideways. Sideways. Okay, so you're forward. When you come back, there's something lacking in there. So you need to come this side. You should go. Okay. Sideways. Forward. Sideways. Forward. I'm still drilling. Corkscrew. I'm not. Don't do. I do it in such a way. It's very pronounced to emphasize this, but actually in reality, you don't. That's you just go through the. But you're still drilling. I'm doing this to emphasize this.
Yeah.
But you don't do it that way, okay? Okay. So that's just to show you what it means to be corkscrew. Okay. So that's the subtleties. Yeah, the Chi-Sao, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Very pronounced, deliberate way. Good. Let's try this again. This time, do randomly.
Okay.
Okay? Forward until you decide to go sideways. Yes.
Oh, it's wrong.
Don't forget the corkscrew when you do the regular pulse. Yeah. Looser pulse on hand. Here on the bottom.
It's good.
You lost a little bit.
I can feel it.
Yeah, yes, yeah, good, it's okay.
Okay.
You're on the bottom again?
Okay.
Okay. This time, you're doing, the repetitive movement, forward, sideways, just,
Okay, this is the shift.
second one. Not, don't shift,
Oh, no.
yeah, just sideways. Okay, forward, sideways.
It's fun to shoot.
Forward, I know. Forward, sideways. This is when you want to do it. Then back. Yeah. Full control. Get the hand.
Good. He's got looser.
Good. Same thing, you're under, you're under. Yeah, just undo it randomly.
Oh,
Just your hand.
Yeah.
Not
okay.
throw at him, not putting at him. Yeah. Does the arm bother you?
Yeah.
A little bit. From,
Yes. That was interesting.
not wrong. Okay, you're on bottom?
You're on bottom.
Yeah,
All right.
same thing, forward, sideways, right. Not up or down, just turn into a line stop, just pull horizontally, okay, sideways, okay?
Okay.
Forward, sideways, yes, forward, sideways. Good.
If we were to watch the video, you'd be like, why is he staring at the video? At the camera.
Or
Not
make
what
sure,
he's
yeah,
doing.
that way you can see your position. The other hand,
Yeah, the
please.
video there's a big mirror there.
No.
Okay.
So, okay. There.
Drill and pull, drill, pull, drill, pull. Good. Switch your hand. This time do it randomly. Same thing. Take it on the bottom. Think forward, forward, sideways.
It's warm.
Good time. Good. The other hand. Yeah.
And I'm speeding up, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, just take your time, you know, form. If you have the form, the functions will come out. Form contains function.
Ah, almost grabbed it.
Okay.
My thumb got slapped him with my thumb.
Still, I don't really feel a difference. Not much. Felt like you didn't finish.
Yeah, I didn't because I made a mistake, so I stopped.
Well, what I'm trying to say is
Good.
that's reality. You could just keep flowing with that.
Right.
Because I didn't really feel like you don't feel the difference between that. You know, just keep going.
Good. Good job. Okay, so these are the basic strategies, if you will, to open the line. His arms are guarding his center line, and no way you can attack the center of the body. The only way is to move his arms. Another way is you move, right? Because right now your center line and center line are like two needle points like this. Needle point. So in order for you to attack, you have to move this so you can go in. Or you can do this, right? There's two ways. One is if you don't move, he's defending his center line. He doesn't move, you don't move. The only way to attack his center line is move his arms away from the center line. The other way is you move. You have two ways. You do by pivot or turn, or you by step. Right? So center line from here, if I don't want to do this, I do this. See? I moved. Right? I didn't have to do this. He can still push forward, but now I just wedge myself in there.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So in fighting or application at least, are those two things always going to be combined or not always?
Always used interchangeably, depending on situations. Right. Our job in training is to be well versed in both ways. Sometimes you have the luxury to move. Remember? If you can move, you move. If you cannot move, you change. If you cannot change, you defend. Right? Since we're standing up, plenty of space. Right? If you're in a shower, then you don't have the luxury. What happens is most people practice Wing Chun as if they're in a shower. They don't move or fumble.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But what about the other way?
How about from on top? Can I?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm thinking if I want to repeat this hand, just come up.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much either that or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah, see, I'm on top, right?
Roll your elbow. Can you do it?
No, I'm just saying that he's controlling.
But I mean,
Controlling
not
that,
repeating.
right here.
There you go. Right.
You stick rather than disengage. If you only have one arm, you do this. You gotta make sure you rather than doing. Now
But he went complex.
he can just do a fox out. Right? As I go here and I disengage, you just go. That's the reason. But when you do double-handed, right? Of course, you do this. I'm not letting you go. So my other arm is right here.
That one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
But if I only do it this way, okay? If I just do it like this, see, his arm's right here, making my job difficult. Right? So I want to make sure that there. I have this, right? And because we know he's going to push. His last ditch effort is to push.
Like you said, you control, but would that be an option that you can go from there?
Yes, absolutely. That's the reason why I mean, for the person who's being controlled.
You were saying from my point of view. Right?
Okay, so he's doing
here
this.
to here. But see, I hit the shoulder.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So from here, yes, you can do here, right? Or climb over.
There you go. There you go.
Right?
That's pretty good.
So for efficiency wise,
Right.
you know, you just go from here and just
Slip. Boom.
And then If you do that,
Boom.
if I stay connected, can I still fox out?
Yes, you still can.
And that's the ideal.
Do it with one hand.
Well,
Okay, that's the study,
Yeah.
right? So I go like here and I push. Okay, so it's
Just always
unpredictable.
answers that.
Oh yes,
Yes.
there's no perfect technique. You know, I don't have the perfect technique. No one has the perfect technique. Because it's all about experience and knowledge. Knowledge first, then you practice the knowledge. Knowledge is dead unless you practice, right? Because if you're forced to use only one hand, then he's going to say, oh, so there's one way, right?
Oh,
Whereas he, but he goes, oh, I'm gonna run, right?
Yeah.
Or from here, from right here, I go, oh, I can go like this.
So we traded, but yours was much better.
When you fight, you were going to get hit.
Yeah.
That's a given. You know, the sooner we realize that, the sooner we're better off, because we just say, who has, which is better? Is it a good trade for me or a bad trade for me? You know, you can crack his ribs with this. He can crack your nose with that. So it depends. Neither one can breathe. It hurts to breathe when you have a broken rib. It hurts to breathe when your nose is broken. You know. So this is work for the one hand. Yeah. So you see from the top you have. Oh, so let's go back. From the bottom you have three ways. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 out, 1 in. Okay. Let's talk about the out. From Chi-Sao to Chi-Sao. That's 1 out. The other one is from Chi-Sao to Chi-Sao. 2 outs. 1 in. Chi-Sao, Chi-Sao. Okay. Now, that's what you do right now is to practice all 3. Watch out for the setup and payoff. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just do it slowly like that. Okay? So very deliberate. Okay. The more you're well versed with this, the endless possibilities, the more opportunities will present themselves to you. Okay, so you go first. Okay. You're on the bottom. Let's go 1.
Oh, okay. 1.
Yeah. 2, 3.
Is that 32?
2.
Okay.
3. 1. 2. Good. 3.
How am I doing that?
This is natural.
Yeah?
Yes. Go on. Yeah. Good. The other hand, please. Off the time stop. Yeah. Very good. All right. Okay. To your other hand down the bottom. Okay. Then we'll take a break. Okay. Again, good form. Right. This is what we call seafood hand. Seafood hand. Lazy. When you're a master, you can.
That's fine.
Okay, you're too relaxed. Okay. One, good. You go from bounce up, not wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Time, bounce. Yes. No,
No, I just
wrong.
did it.
Yeah, it's wrong. Not wrong.
It
Not
works.
wrong. It does work, but it's not the drill. We have to know
It's
this.
sneaky.
We have to. Yes. Otherwise, you don't know what the drill is anymore. Oh, did you do it again?
No. Oh, yeah, I did the in. But I meant to do
2 outs.
this one. 1,
2.
3. Seafood hand. 2.
Bounce out, bounce.
Bounce up, bounce up. 3. 10.
Little bang in there.
Go visit Pareto at his office or something. I went, not to him, but
To a chiropractor?
yeah, it made a big difference.
Realign your body.
Well, I had, yeah, so that was 1, 2. I did that one right, but it just fell through. I mean, I did it for tons.
Well, here's a revelation. See those 3? Now you can remember the pieces. They can be jumbled up and pieced with any other one. So from here, 1, 2. See that? Or 1,
Yeah.
3. Well, no, 2. Okay. Okay. So 1, 1, 3. Right? Or 1, 2. And these are the different. Yes. Okay. 3, 1. I mean, not 3. 2, 1. Or 3, 1. Do you see it? The drills now becomes application.
Very neat.
Your intention is different now. Okay? So 蓝扫摊扫 摊扫 蓝扫 蓝扫摊扫
So it makes sense you're opening up that line.
Right.
Exactly.
If I open him up with a 蓝扫 is a bong sao, what comes after bong sao? 摊扫 After 摊扫 is bong sao again, right? So that's, and then you can start doing, this is the yin and yang. Eventually you can go yin yin or yang yang. You can go just like you did before. Bong, tan, and bong lan. You can go from bong sao to lan sao. Right? Just like you did before.
Yeah.
Or from,
Yeah, lawn sale.
right, or bong sao to lan sao.
Yeah.
These are things you did accidentally.
Yeah.
But not wrong. That's why I didn't jump all over you. That's wrong. It's not wrong. It's just you go. This is your baseline.
Yeah.
And your application say I decided to go with 2 of these or 2 of these. Right? Just like this. 摊扫 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 Right? Because if I want to go to yang, yin and yang, it needs to be this way. 帮扫
We did
摊扫
offensive.
Right. I would do it this way. Right? This way. But it's possible, but not effective. This is our job. We say, yes, yin and yang is our baseline. But through experimenting and exploration, we realize that to go from tansa to tansa is more effective because I'm wedging.
Right, right.
If I go from Chi-Sao to Chi-Sao, see, all he has to do is blast through.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we don't do it, because there's a painful lesson. Unless you do two hands, then it's different. Yeah, but take that out of the way, equation.
Yeah.
Then, see, I'm doing the Chi-Sao again. Okay, from Fuksao to Chi-Sao. Fuksao to Bangsao. Okay, timeless. Okay? So, but people call these different techniques. They say, let me show you this technique. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. So see that? Oh, I can do this, right? So you try to imitate that. What I'm saying is that when I do this movement right here, I'm turning to a Chi-Sao. That's all.
Yeah.
It's a Chi-Sao. Right? Well, if I'm controlling both arms, this hand is not doing anything.
That's what mom's talking too.
Yeah. Everything's connected.
Oh, yeah.
All the pieces fit. Okay?
Can I, on the bottom,
Uh-huh.
can I go to tongue? Okay.
Hmm?
Yes. Okay. I have a hard time doing that. It's just other partners are just very strong.
Well,
Yeah.
if-
It's not wrong.
if they're full energy, that's where you change.
Right.
Okay? So
I understand.
if I don't allow you to move me out, no.
Oh.
Single hand,
Right, okay,
yes.
yes.
Right? See, if I just stick, if you push me out, there.
Yeah.
Okay, now the two are not connected now.
Yes.
Right? See, I'm trying very hard. He pushed me back. There.
Right.
Then he pushed me back again. Oh. Then he pushed back.
Right.
I don't want to do this. If he's stronger, I lose. I'm going to use angles, use footwork, and use body work to make that energy dissipate. Slip by me. Now, that's what leaking is.
Yes.
That's what leaking is. Leaking is not you slipping. You make his energy slip.
Right.
Finally, I found the right words. That's what that means. So we say, what's the leaking?
Yeah.
You slip. No, sometimes you slip, but sometimes you let him slip. In this case, he's coming forward towards me. I let him slip by me.
That's the leaking for you.
Yes. Yes.
At the time.
Right? See, he's coming forward. I'm forward. I go, oh. And then now he's coming back.
Yeah.
See how powerful that is?
Yeah.
So eventually you do double. Same thing, I'm still doing Tan-Sao, Wang-Sao. Okay, so that's the beauty, right? So I'm here, I step, boom, using Tan-Sao. Right? Same here. Oh, Tan-Sao.
It's one of those things. I don't do it forever. It takes a while to sink in.
Yes, but now you know. All I'm doing is
Wow.
Tan-Sao.
Yeah.
Okay? And that particular movement opens up a whole new world. Because you see too, you see takedown, single leg takedown. Right?
I see you setting up because you drop your weight down.
Yes.
I see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You're trying to get
right,
leverage,
so,
right?
So right here, I was trying to do that. I'm trying to do that to him.
Yeah.
Right? And I use the concept to push his body so he's like leaning this way. He can't do a guillotine on me.
I can't wait.
Because if I just throw him, he boom, he doesn't okay? It doesn't take much, just go boom. Or drop up, so I do Tan-Sao. I'm pushing him out of the way so he can't choke me. Push him out of the way so this leg comes towards me. It's Tan-Sao. If I can do this side, I can certainly do this side. This is when you cross over. But people do cross like this. They're practicing application.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of times they do, like this. No, this is the application. So you do it for a reason. It's just before you're manipulating. Okay?
But everything's application past that baseline of
Right.
it's just like-
Without the baseline,
Yeah.
without the foundation, or the roots, what I call the roots,
Yeah.
trees can't grow. But they're showing you branches. I'm saying, where do the branches come from? I don't know. It's hanging to me. Okay. Oh, you plant the seeds, grows the roots, and then you see the trees and the trunks, and then the branches and the leaves. But we have to see, where do they come from? This is what we're doing. These are the roots.
Nuts and then might be.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay. So you see Master Gary Lamb does a lot of pushing. That's basically what he's doing. He's doing, he's doing this, he's pushing.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, he's
We used to
pushing.
practice that in Burbank. I never got proficient in any of it, and I always wish I did. Some people, especially, the instructor, they were really good at it.
Yeah, well, it has to be practice and practice correctly. Pushing this one way, the other way of pushing is by actually sticking to him. The one I'm doing is not, I'm not sticking to him. They pull apart, exactly, and just, the other one is by actually grabbing to push.
Okay.
Pulling to push, right? So if I do that same thing, boom, pull and boom. I'm using the pull form. Okay, I stiffen it up so he can't bend and pull like this. Use the tip. I'm sorry, this is the injured arm. Use the tip, his shoulder as the tip of the pole. So I'm not doing this. That's doing me any good. I'm gonna put like this. Otherwise, if I push the straight back, I'm gonna put like this. Okay. All right. That's good. Okay. So you're on top again. So this way. Yes. You're on top. Have you done both sides?
I don't remember.
Have you done both sides?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
All three? Yeah.
Right. Yes. Okay. Now you're on top.
So it's your turn.
Yes. You have done that. You have done that?
He did it first.
I did it
Yes.
first, yeah.
So next one is, it appears the person on the bottom has all the advantages, right? Now I want to show you, not so. Okay. So, and he gave you a preview already. Okay. So this is what I call peak and valley. Okay? It's just like changes when you want to see, when you look, just before he comes down, he sort of catch you here, right? Okay, right now we're going to use the sideward energy, like that. Again, see, center line is open, okay? Right, so, and exactly like that, and you don't want to disengage. Once you finish this, right, and he rolls back into Tansao, you just like this. So you never lost touch.
Right.
Yeah, like that, okay? So you're going to do this, go, when he comes down, catch, Fusa, catch, Fusa, catch.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other arm. I know it's taxing your shoulders. Yeah. So we don't do it too long. Okay. Catch, stick, catch, stick, catch, stick, catch, stick. Move his arm out of the center line.
He's resisting me a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal. Okay.
Okay.
But for now, don't resist, because if you resist, then you become stiff. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
But eventually, when someone does this to you, okay, if you haven't done the third
But if
one,
he's
yeah.
resisting me,
It's the same thing. Hey, I'm resisting you. Okay, here, resist. You're resisting. I'm just disengage.
Okay.
Or,
okay.
right?
Yes.
So much fun, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Learn to yield. Because when you're soft, yes, when you relax, you can feel his intentions. When you're tense, all you focus is here, not here. Okay, so you go this line, okay? And no time's up. Seamless, very good. Never lose connection. Good, very good.
But I have to go across the body more.
Yes, make sure his center line is exposed. Yes. You're doing it upwards, so it's not wrong. For now, just do sideways. Yeah. Sideways. Yes. Good. The other hand, please. Yes, sideways. Okay. Now, do it up, swinging up. See how it feels.
Yeah.
Okay, do the other hand. Okay, now you see exposed here, and you can go into a body lock.
Oh, or knee strength, or
Right, so if I'm here, see, that's the reason why. You don't want to go in and he's going to lay his big hammer on your elbow, right? So push, boom, now you're behind him. So remember I said, one of the videos I entitled it, Trapping to Grappling, question. It's really a gateway.
That's right.
It's a gateway to grappling. Because your grappling is about sticking. You're constantly doing this, you know, trying to get, you know, that's grappling. So if I want to, over here, oh, and then there, see, now I can do this. Yeah, you know, okay?
Yeah.
So these are things, so upward swinging, catching the elbow is for purpose.
Yes.
Sideways is here. Of course, you can always do, you know, do this.
Right.
Which is like knife slashing through the body from here. Right?
Right.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Cool. Great. Thank you.
Real pleasure. Thanks for your patience.
Thanks.
Yeah.